Hello everyone, how are you all doing? This is your MC Pratyusha and welcome to the first episode of Chat with Prat, Unwind and Unveil. I am very excited to chat with our first guest, and a few of you have got her name right based on the hint. And like I said, she is an all-rounder. She is an IT manager, an entrepreneur, a Kathak dancer, and a doted daughter, mother, wife, and a very dearly friend. Please welcome to the first episode of Chat with Prat, the founder of Fruitoholic Sydney, Pavani Ragipani. Hi Pavani.
Hi Prat.
Thank you so much for giving me the honor and being my first guest on Chat with Prat.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited and congratulations on your launch, Chat with Prat.
Thank you so much, Pavani. And what a beautiful day to shoot, I would say.
It is indeed.
Yeah. And how are you doing?
I'm doing absolutely good.
And has it been a busy day for you, or?
Yeah, it's a weekday, so
I know.
Working day, so yeah. But I'm excited for this session. Thanks for having me as your first guest. I'm so excited.
Me too. And I think let's get started.
Yeah.
So my first question is, where were you born, and how was your childhood? And any adventures from your childhood that you would like to share with us?
Well, I born in Hyderabad, and most of my family, my mom is from Hyderabad, and most of my cousins, my mom's side, and a lot of big family. So I studied there. I did my bachelor's in Hyderabad. So it's like everything is Hyderabad.
Proper Hyderabadi.
Hyderabad is being famous for biryanis and the tourism, and a lot of hangout places. So there's so much fun with cousins and having a big family there, and friends as well. So I always have a good friends group.
I'm a Hyderabadi as well, of course. And the Irani chai, Osmania biscuits, and the land of food
as well.
Oh, of course.
So it's a more fun days, and adventures, I would say not much adventures, but like how we used to do in the college days and all these cheeky things.
Of course.
Yeah, that's all.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My next question to you is, how long ago did you move to Sydney, and what made you move to Sydney?
Yeah, okay. So prior to Sydney, I was in Bahrain, accompanying my husband, when I got married. So he was working in Bahrain. And so we noticed there, there is not much of higher studies back in Bahrain. So we thought of looking around, checked US and also Australia, and we got Australian PR first. So we moved in, just for the safety, and we heard about this Australia, it's a place of safety and all these features. So for families, so
of course, work-life balance.
It was a great choice that we made.
Yeah.
So
Nice. And how long ago was that?
So we migrated here in 2004. It's almost 20 years
20
this year.
Years right now.
This
That's
October.
awesome.
Yeah,
that's great. How was it when you first landed in Australia? I understand things might have been very different from what they are right now.
Yeah.
Be it the internet, communication, everything, right? So how was it back then?
Yeah, well, back then, I have a young family as well, and then, there is not much all this social medias or WhatsApp or all these things.
I know.
So we only have this communication through telephone, through prepaid cards that we used to talk until the card is finished, and then to make international calls, obviously. And then, when you go on drives or anything, one person will be driving and the other person will be looking at the map, the street directory.
Is it the physical map you're talking about? Oh my God, I can't imagine that.
It's like 200 pages of book, I think, street directory. Wherever we are going, we have to see in advance where we are heading to, and then what is the route and all. So it was so stressful. My husband was driving, I had to tell the map. I rather prefer to drive than looking at the map.
That sounds like an adventure, right?
It is
these kind of things we do right now is, when you go for trekking and all that, you open up a map and you look at those.
And sometimes we end up going into the dead end where there is no.
Oh my God! Oh, very
I
adventurous.
think that's how I like the driving part. I think.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. My next question is like, you've got 3 gorgeous daughters,
Yeah.
so beautiful, and an amazing, hardworking husband. So, was it hard when the kids were very young, and with home, work, and everything, like managing the kids, and how did you manage all of that?
Well, like my kids are all are like less age gaps, so they are all like initially when we moved here, people thought I was doing a family daycare, looking at the 3 kids. So I said, so my own kids. So, so ever since like in Bahrain also, I was managing on my own. So it's like when we have no options, we set some schedules and timelines and what needs to be done, like mornings and afternoons. And like I was doing only part time when my kids were so young, and I was only working 5 hours a day, dropping them at school and then picking up after the school finished. So that's how I started, so that I can be in touch with my IT field as well.
Yeah, of course.
And looking after all the kids' activities like sports, and they used to do martial arts and swimming and all those things, singing and all those activities. So yeah, it keeps busy, like with the tight schedules on the weekdays and weekends.
And all of them are such beautiful dancers, all the 3 daughters of yours. And I think it's the genes, And every immigrant in the first few years, is always in a dilemma, like, should I be staying here? Should I be going back? Would my life be better if I go back to the country where I came from? Were you ever in such a situation, like,
I guess we never thought about it, like, the day we stepped into Australia. Everything was so welcoming, like, the people here so friendly, and they give more importance to living things here, like whether it's a human or anything, like, the nature and everything.
Yes.
So we really like the place, and got so many friends around as well, and we got like we're working with the community and community services. It's really amazing. We never look back to go back to anywhere.
That's great.
Yeah, it's like we are locals here now. Half of my life is here in Australia.
So we kind of grew up here, right? Yeah.
And my kids were so young when we moved in, so it's like they brought up here. Like
that's
they can
great.
say,
Of course.
Australia, of course.
Is there any piece of advice you would like to give to the new immigrants who are in such a kind of a dilemma, when they move here in the initial few years?
Yeah, initially wherever we move, like, whether it's in the same country as well, like, any changes will take time. So we need to be patient, and, we need to work on what we need to achieve,
of course,
and then be patient.
And I'm very sure, even like right now, if you go back to India for a holiday or something, I'm very sure you must be looking forward to come back. It feels like home, eventually, right? I'm on the same boat. Even I had, initially I used to be like, why am I in this country? I should be going back. I'm missing my parents. I'm missing my family and all that. But then, like a couple of years ago, when I was in India and when I was returning, I was like, I'm going home. Right?
True.
And I think that's how it is with everybody. Coming to your career, you're an IT manager. So how did you start it off, and how did you get to the position you're in right now?
Well, after my graduation in Bahrain, I never worked because it's a dependent visa in Gulf countries. So I started my career in Australia. So
that's great.
So I worked part-time, like as I mentioned, but my first IT career started in Transcript. It's a New South Wales.
And what was your role?
So I started as a IT operations officer. And then in Transcript, I worked for 11 years as a contractor. Like I did various roles in all the IT departments, like in operations, projects, and program delivery. And I would say Transcript has given me all the opportunities that I could explore. Like, and then I end up choosing the one I'm currently working on as a service configuration manager. So it comes under IT operations.
Of course.
So yeah, I really like that field, and then now I'm working with Datacom for the past 2 years, looking after all this government and other major commercial clients, configuration management. So it's really great journey, and where I explored, and I would say like it's a great opportunity as well.
That's
to
nice.
work in IT.
Any piece of advice you would like to give to the new graduates, or any immigrant who has come here and wants to start off their career in IT?
Yeah, well, even although I did bachelor's overseas and did the skill assessment here, which is equivalent to Australian bachelor's degree, but I still had to do some certification just to be as a local qualification, accredited in Australia. But I would say, initially we need to take up anything that comes in place, to get into the work culture in Australia and to get the process and how the culture is, work culture and everything. And once you are aware of those things, you get the good local knowledge.
Yeah,
you can move on to the role that you have a goal on. So we can't expect the same role that we used to work before immediately.
Of course.
So we need to be patient and then work
towards. And you need to be flexible enough to take up whatever roles comes your way, and before you get there where you actually get to choose what you actually want to do, right?
And also with those agents, recruitment agencies to have this enrollments.
Of course. Next is my favorite part, coming to Fruitoholic Sydney. So tell us about it. How did that idea come to you, and why did you think of starting it, and why did you want to do it?
Well, my friend from college, he is the founder of Fruitoholic in Hyderabad, in India.
Okay, nice.
So he started in 2019. So it's going great in Hyderabad, and I've always been a fruitaholic by choice from childhood. So my mom used to make all these smoothies that we used to say, "What is this about?" We used to consume a lot of fruits and things. So I personally like all this thing. So while talking to Praveen, when we did this, when he launched the Fruitoholic, I was also involved in some recipes and all this sharing, and then And later I got an idea, why don't I start in Australia?
Of course.
And then I asked Praveen, and he was happy for me to start.
That's awesome.
Who else could be better?
I know.
To start in Australia, being a fruitaholic by itself. So it's mostly about, it's all about, health and wellness, promoting.
Definitely.
So I wanted to just spread this and then get awareness towards healthy habits.
And such amazing juices. I'm a fruitaholic as well. I turned to be a fruitaholic. So in Fruitoholic, what were the initial struggles you faced, after getting the idea, and and in between, setting up the whole infrastructure and everything for Fruitoholic?
Yeah, basically, for launching a business is a new thing to me. So everything is from scratch. It's everything is a learning. So just starting with the business registrations and the council permissions and all those things, it took a long time to understand. But we did on our own, me, and I had help from my husband and family as well, my kids as well. But everything we did on our own, and my husband being a builder, he renovated a commercial kitchen for me.
That's nice.
So, and then all my family is involved in, we pretty much built everything on our own, starting with painting and everything, all this equipment, and so it was really, it's not that easy, but we learned. I'm still learning on while I'm working on this one. So so there is a lot of processes involved, and it's actually good to know because being in a health and wellness thing, we need to have very careful with what we are serving to the customers.
Of course, yes.
So
especially in a country like Australia, we're very specific about all such things.
And we need to get those food safety supervisor certifications and to know all those policies, what is in the health industry. So it is a good learning for me so far, and yeah, it's ongoing actually.
That's nice.
I would say, yeah.
And it's like a cloud kitchen, right?
Yeah,
so you can, you are somebody who is in the background doing all the, orders and stuff, and people can order it from Uber, Menulog,
DoorDash. We also have another app called Vaikumi where you can pick up the orders.
Okay.
So so we set up all the menus on these platforms, so people can get whichever platform they are using.
Nice. And it's been a year you started Fruitoholic, and
year.
How is it going right now? And when do you think you could expand Fruitoholic?
Well, this is currently I'm running through a food trailer, Fruitoholic in Kellyville. So it's going okay because I haven't kept more hours like for this.
I know, this is just your part-time
thing. As I started as a passion.
Yeah.
So I have to, once this gets brand awareness, and I'll hire someone full-time so I can expand for the next location as well. So this is my second one, as food trailer is the second location.
Yeah.
The first one is in Tungabi as a commercial kitchen. Yeah. So I'm looking, because it's a fresh consumption, it only takes about 15 minutes radius. So I have to, definitely I'll be expanding in more locations in the coming future. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. And coming to your next passion, which is dance. Kathak. So you're a fruitoholic by choice and dancer by passion.
Yes, that's right.
So such a beautiful Kathak dancer, I would say. Tell us more about it. Like, what age did you start learning Kathak, I would say, and what inspired you to learn Kathak specifically?
Yeah, like as a child, like, my mom used to put me and my sister in singing and dance, like, Bharatanatyam and all. But somehow it didn't continue due to the teachers' unavailability and etc. But ever since I never danced, or I was not in any of those activities. But like this is my 10th year with my Kathak classes. So my kids, my second younger and youngest one, they joined in Kathak because we went to see some showcase, and I got so much impressed with the grace and I was so impressed with the art form like Kathak, which we new to us because being South Indians, we haven't seen any before. So I joined my kids, and then that is my younger one who asked me, who said to me, like, why don't you come and try? You may like it as well.
Nice.
So that's how I joined. I thought of trying just for a month and see how I go. And I started, like, I was in mid-30s. So
oh my God.
It was so hard, like, to do the focusing.
I can imagine.
And it involves a lot of footwork and hand gestures and focus. And I used to think, like, looking at the other students, I thought, would I be able to do that, what they are doing? But we are continuing, like, I never stopped after I joined. So it's my 10th year, and me and my younger one still continue to take classes at Swastik. And our teacher, our guru, Sumati Dijiri, she's being very passionate about, like, the Kathak art form, and she gives us good guidance. Like, it's so blessed to be part of Swastik family. And I explore until I can dance.
That's awesome. And just imagine, like, you do shows with your daughters. That's so, how rare is that? Like, a mom learning dance along with the daughters and performing in shows along with the daughters.
It's so much fun. And when you go to classes, it's so much fun.
That's awesome. Thank you. And how do you balance everything? Like, your career, your business, you help your husband in his business, and then your dance classes, and of course the kids. So how do you balance everything?
Maybe I like to be busy all the time. I've always been busy, I think, because having kids at a young age and with the less gap. So ever since I got married, I think after having kids, I'm busy. So I like to be busy and also involved in a lot of community things, and that thing that I enjoy. So I don't feel tired or anything because I enjoy doing those things. So Yeah.
That's nice. I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like to be occupied.
I know.
Some good things that I enjoy. Yeah.
And I think once you are passionate about something, you automatically find time to do that thing,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And also it's good to keep yourselves busy
Yeah.
doing some or the other thing, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And because, being like when my kids were young, I didn't do any activities apart from their activities. So it's only like last 10 years, I think I've been doing for something for myself and something I like to do. And so, yeah.
Yeah. And like I always keep telling you, right? You're always on the move.
Yeah. Yeah.
And coming to the last question of the segment, what would be your advice to somebody who is moving newly to Australia, the fresh immigrants, or somebody who has just started their career in Australia?
Well, so obviously Australia is being a land of opportunities, and we need to come with a plan and to prepare for worst. Then you can expect the best. So, yeah, be patient and do good planning and what you'll be doing, and take the opportunities as it comes in, not being particular about working in some particular things only. So, yeah, explore. And I could say, it's not just about working here. You get opportunities in businesses, you can do your own business or anything that may come up as you explore. So it's a great land. So
you're somebody who started the entrepreneurial journey just recently, right?
Yeah.
So I think you would be a great inspiration for somebody who wants to get into, an entrepreneurial journey, who wants to start something by their own.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would be a great inspiration for them.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we do have a lot of support from the government and councils as well.
Of course.
When you run a business or anything. So all we need to do is to explore and then reach out to them. So
just get it started.
That's it.
Yeah. I know, of course. And I think this is great. I'm so much in awe of, how you balance out everything, how you manage everything. And I think that's the end of the questions I have for you.
Yeah.
And we will move on to the next segment, Fruitoholic by choice. So I'm going to bring in front of you different varieties of cut fruits. Okay. I'm going to blindfold you.
Okay.
You can't taste them.
Yeah.
You can only touch them, smell them, and feel them.
Okay.
And guess what fruit it is.
Okay.
And for doing this, we are going back to your Fruitoholic trailer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah? Let's do that.
Okay then. Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so we are at the Fruitoholic trailer, and I have got some delicious cut fruits, and I'm already blindfolded Pavani. Let's go and figure out how many she could recognize. Hello.
Oh, finally.
Okay. Testing first.
Okay.
How many are these?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can I touch?
No. You can touch only the fruits. Okay, let's get started.
Okay.
Let me put you in position.
Okay.
And that's the plate of fruits. So like I said, you can only touch, feel, no taste, and you can smell as well.
Yeah, I have cold, so I hope I can smell. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Okay, the plate is in front of you.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay. So do I have to pick or?
Yeah, you can pick. Pick one.
Oh, this is my favorite fruit. Watermelon.
Right.
Yeah. And okay, what's this? Oh, you have cut pieces. Banana.
Correct.
No, it's strawberry with the skin.
No.
Beetroot.
No. Another try.
Oh. Avocado.
Yes.
No smell.
I know.
Tomato.
Perfect.
Are there more?
Yeah.
This could be strawberry.
No. Smell it properly.
Orange.
Yes.
Any more?
Yes. Yes, that one.
Oh, small pieces. Beetroot.
That's right. And there are two more. Yep.
This one.
Pick that, yes.
Did you say only fruits or?
Fruits and veggies, both.
Oh, veggies as well. Yeah. Carrot.
Perfect. And there's one last one.
This
yes. I think there's one
this
more.
Is a strawberry.
Yes. And there's one more just beside that strawberry. Pick it up.
This one?
A little further. A little further. Yes.
Small piece. Apple.
Perfect.
Oh,
You are a fruitoholic indeed. You got all of them right.
okay.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Can take more.
For the last segment.
Okay. What
So, you are on fire.
Oh.
So, one word or one expression that comes to your mind when I say this word.
Okay.
Okay?
So while you're doing this, maybe I'll make you some drink. Do you like strawberry milkshake?
Oh, I would love that.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Let me do that.
Okay, let's get started. You ready?
Yeah.
Love.
Life.
Sydney.
Best place.
Food.
Fruits.
Friends.
Adorable.
Dance.
Passion.
Family.
Everything.
Home.
Dream place to live.
Sorry, what was that?
Dream place to live.
Okay. Strength.
Strength. Guess self confidence maybe.
Nice. Weakness.
Weakness is be too kind.
Yeah. You could also give an expression.
Oh, okay.
Smile.
Without any no filters.
Okay. Long drive.
Oh, that's one of my favorite hobby.
Nice. Holiday.
Holiday. Not sure. Like I like wherever I go
Okay.
with good company. Yeah.
Music.
I like A.R. Rahman's and lot of melodies. from 90s.
Nice. Guilty pleasure.
Not sure. Can I pass?
No, something that you would like to do without anybody noticing, or something you're guilty of doing but you wouldn't mind doing.
Not sure actually.
Mine is ice cream.
Oh, that kind of ones. Maybe wine, like in the mornings.
Oh.
Once I felt like having in the morning, but yeah.
Okay. Color.
Purple.
Drink.
If it is alcohol, then it's wine.
Red wine or
Red wine.
okay.
Otherwise, it's watermelon juice.
Nice. And Chat with Pratt.
Amazing show.
Oh, thank you. Fruitoholic.
By choice.
Oh. And finally, Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh, love my life.
Awesome.
My first crush.
Oh, thank you. And that was it. So you did amazing when you were on fire.
Thank you.
And just because you did amazing, I wanted to gift you this Chat with Pratt mug.
That looks so cool.
And thank you for being the most amazing first guest on Chat with Pratt.
Thank you so much and good luck with your other segments.
Thank you so much. So viewers, I hope you all enjoyed the first episode of Chat with Pratt, Unwind and Unveil. Please like, share and subscribe to Chat with Pratt. Also, please don't forget to place your Fruitoholic order from Uber, DoorDash, And what else?
Menu log.
Menu log. Yes. All right. So I will see you all in the next episode of Chat with Pratt, Unwind and Unveil. Until then, take good care of yourselves. This is your MC Pratyusha. Bye.